So why are we doing clocks? Are you going to teach your kids modulo arithmetic? Well, I hope you teach them clock 12s, because that's what we have. And asking them what, if it's 3 o'clock now, what time will it be in 11 hours, and what time was it 8 hours ago? That is something your kids want to do. Why are we going beyond that? Well, we need to understand things beyond that. And chiefly, this idea of subtraction is just like adding the additive inverse. It's true for integers, it's true for clocks, and it's true for a whole bunch of other things. Okay. Next thing on our agenda is, when is the upcoming exam? Well, for sure, it's not until I get your other one back. We don't want 2 of them out. Do you know what I'm saying? But our schedule says, according to the one I gave you at the beginning of the semester, the tentative schedule says that it's going to open a week from next Monday and close next Wednesday. That's a little bit too far down the road to leave it hanging out, because guess what we're starting on Monday? The final unit. So tonight you'll be doing the skills review test and working on personal resources, and so could we bump it up a bit? The earliest I would feel comfortable would be opening it Tuesday and closing Thursday. Is that too quick? Of next week. Or we could open it Wednesday and close it Friday. I'm kind of hearing, should we vote, or do I hear a Tuesday to Thursday? Raise your hand. You'd like that one?
When would our personal resource be done?
It's always due the last day that the...
Well, if we wanted feedback, when would it be?
Oh. The personal resource doesn't have to be done, just the reflection questions. And if we're going to do that, we'd probably, the day before it opens. So it would be due by Monday midnight if we opened it Tuesday, or it'd be due by Tuesday midnight if we opened it Wednesday.
It's open Wednesday.
Wednesday, open, close Friday. I'll see if they can switch it. Sometimes, if I've got it locked in, I don't have a problem, but sometimes I go to switch it and they'll say Friday it might be closing a bit earlier. You have to have your test picked up by 8 o'clock instead of 9 or something like that. They sometimes, so they spread the number of people out. Do you know what I'm saying? I will put in a request and I will let you know. Okay? In the meantime, that's what we'll be working on. Okay. Big ideas. Big ideas for addition and subtraction. What have we tried to emphasize all the way through? Yeah.
Has to be in the same unit.
Has to be in the same unit. Okay. As in teaspoons and tablespoons, or cups and tablespoons. How else could we describe that? The one that I just erased off of here, the algebra, that has to be in like terms. Okay. How about with fractions? How would you describe it? Common denominators. Adding 2 halves and 2 fifths is 4 of nothing, right? Just like 2 tablespoons and 3 cups is 5 of nothing. It's Doesn't make sense if the unit's not the same, so you've got to get the denominator the same. What about whole numbers? What is our like terms? We're adding or subtracting whole numbers. What's our like terms?
Bases.
No matter what base we're in, what is our like terms?
Place value?
The place value. Add ones with ones, tens with tens. If your students understand that, they can actually do problems horizontally. 2, 3, 5 plus 1, 6, 4. I can get 399. I don't need to line them up. I can even do it this way. And somebody said, no, don't do that. Well, as long as I add my ones together and my tens together and my hundreds together, I don't need to. Lining up is a convenience to help us do that, right? But, okay, what about our decimal numbers? What is the like terms? Still the place value. I want to add tenths with tenths and subtract hundredths from hundredths. If I don't have enough, I make what kind of an exchange? Equivalent exchange. Always got to be equivalent. If you're going to exchange something, it's got to be of the same value, right? So our two big ideas are exchange. Now, could I give you this problem right here? I'd like everybody to work this, please. 3 and okay.